Welcome back. We have a topic that you're going to want to know about. I'm here with Fain Brandt, and she is a career coach. You're a LinkedIn strategist.
Yes.
I mean, you do all sorts of stuff, and you're going to tell us about how to take control and be your own CEO of your professional journey. Love that. But first, tell us about what you do, because your job is very interesting to me.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm a career and LinkedIn strategist, and I started off being a career coach because I was going through a career transition. And then I dove into LinkedIn because all of my clients needed help positioning themselves on LinkedIn so they would be found by recruiters and talent managers.
And tell us, how do you position yourself? What does that mean to you when you're talking to your clients?
So most of the time when I'm working with my clients, you know, they've just been in their job for so long, they haven't really taken stock at what they do, and they're highlighting their accomplishments. So I really help package up a person so that they stand out and shine and get found online by the recruiters and talent managers.
Okay, I like that word, package up. But I was reading about you before we met this morning, and there was something that you say that really surprised me. You said, forget the resume? Is that right? Explain. What do you mean?
Well, I didn't exactly say forget the resume.
Okay.
What I said is the last thing you should worry about is your resume. Most of the time people they get laid off, or they're like, I want a new job. They pull out their resume, they start updating it with their last experience, and they just start applying to 50 to 100 different companies. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
And it's praying that something sticks, right?
Yeah.
You really want to take stock of what you've been doing, what your talents are. What did you have the biggest ROI on at your last position or last company before you do your resume?
Okay, go back. What's ROI?
Return on investment.
Okay,
so
makes
just
sense.
like when you were working at your company, when did you have the biggest success? When were you the happiest? What projects were you working on?
Okay, and also we were talking about the packaging it up. The word is branding, am I right?
Personal branding.
Okay, personal brand. What does that mean?
So most people, when you hear the word branding, you think of marketing and companies, Nike, Target, Tiffany's, right? We all know their branding. Personal branding really elevated in 2020 because of the pandemic. So personal branding is, what are you known for outside or besides your skill set? Right? So maybe you're known as a connector. Maybe you're the go-to person in the office. Maybe as an executive assistant, that was my position before, I did all the event planning. So I'm an organizer. I'm an event planner. That is part of your personal branding, bringing people together.
So you take your personal attributes and then you incorporate it into your professional brand.
Yeah, so personal branding
sense.
can really help elevate you against your competition, can help stand out, and you can do that on LinkedIn as well. You can showcase your personal brand.
Yeah, I'm on LinkedIn, and it's a wonderful resource. What is the 3C method?
The 3C method was created because of the pandemic. A lot of people were like, I need to be on LinkedIn. They didn't know what they were doing, and it just drove me crazy. So the 3C method is how to connect, cultivate, and convert opportunities right in front of you.
Okay, and that's a really good way to remember that.
Yes.
And then when you are making a decision as to maybe start a new career, maybe it's midlife, or with all the layoffs, you really should be prepared ahead of time, right?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Layoffs are happening every week. You know, I stay on top of that news. And I just want to throw out a fact there. The average adult in the United States will work approximately 96,000 hours in their lifetime. Don't you want to be happy and fulfilled? So when, you know, you're thinking about changing careers, I want you guys to actually stop, pause, think about what you've been doing, where you were the happiest, and think about what do the next 5 years look like. And why I say 5 years is because the average length of a job these days is 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be.
Not like it used to be 10 to 20 years.
Leave with a pension. It's all different now.
You work forever for a pension. You actually, and when you stay with a company, the average salary increase is somewhere between 3 and 7%. But if you change jobs, leave the organization, your salary increase can be 10 to 15%.
Okay, another reason why all of these tips are so important. Tell everyone where they can find out more about you and this awesome service that you offer.
Oh, wonderful. Well, LinkedIn, you can connect with me there, or you can go to my website, masteritwithmary.com.
Excellent. Mary, I think you have a lot of people motivated. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Great information.